Bibliotherapy is the use of books as therapy in the treatment of mental or psychological disorders. There are two main types of bibliotherapy: affective and cognitive. Affective bibliotherapy focuses on emotions, self-exploration, repressed thoughts, and experiences, and is aimed at developing insight. Affective bibliotherapy texts tend to be fictional, which allows children to identify with characters and connect to their own feelings and pain in a less threatening way. Cognitive bibliotherapy focuses on creating cognitive behavioral change by using realistic literature that refers directly to fears, anxieties, and behavioral difficulties. Cognitive bibliotherapy texts guide readers in alternative ways to solve a problem by using real-world examples. There are multiple different ways to promote bibliotherapy, but just to name a few: first, using interesting narratives to captivate the reader, relatable characters, and using goals to promote the reading.
Bibliotherapy, in terms of narrative empathy, is defined as the ability to understand and experience another's emotional state or condition. It's used by clinicians, teachers, and even within the home by parents. Requirements of books used to promote empathy. They should be age and situationally appropriate, as well as include certain characters that will ensure it to be most effective. The importance of family involvement to promote bibliotherapy includes parents and other family members can make reading more enjoyable through both encouragement and interaction. Reading is also more manageable if the family breaks it up. This allows the family to become fully immersed in the characters as well as to delve into the story completely. The identification stage is when the family or individuals explore characters with whom they identify most. Some good questions to ask during this stage are: what character did you most or least identify with? And also, what characteristics do they possess that you see within yourself? Lastly, why is empathy important? It gives adolescents a better acceptance as well as understanding of diversity. It also shows adolescents that through the characters, they aren't alone in their struggle.
Bibliotherapy can be an effective form of boosting self-esteem and treating emotional issues. Some of the ways that bibliotherapy can help boost self-esteem is it promotes academia, it opens classroom discussions between peers and teachers, and it gives opportunities to co-teach, resulting in deeper understanding of the material being taught in the classroom. First, bibliotherapy promotes academia. Bibliotherapy is at its core educational because it is reading based. Children with higher self-esteem have been shown to have higher GPAs and perform better in the classroom. On the contrary, low grades can pull kids' self-esteem down. The books prescribed for bibliotherapy allow kids to relate to others and find solutions to their problems. The next way that bibliotherapy can be an effective form of boosting self-esteem is it opens classroom discussions. With bibliotherapy, kids can discuss thoughts or problems with adults and teachers. This can allow kids to see perspectives and sort through situations with solutions that they had not thought of themselves. Bibliotherapy in the classroom can also be administered into small groups or literature circles, so this will involve kids with their peers. It gives reasons to discuss the ever-growing list of kids' problems that are common in today's schools. It also gives reasons to converse over taboo topics that may not have been previously discussed. This can also create understanding and connection with peers and teachers. Lastly, bibliotherapy gives the opportunity to co-teach, which allows the opportunity to have a deeper understanding of the material. With bibliotherapy, information can then be taught from different perspectives by a teacher and a counselor. This teaching of different perspectives allows for a richer understanding of the material that is being taught. In some studies, it shows a boost in self-view.
There are two different kinds of bibliotherapy to reach adolescents in all areas. Clinical bibliotherapy, and the second type is developmental bibliotherapy. Clinical bibliotherapy is the type that is used by professionals on adolescents, most likely with mental illnesses. It is implemented by a qualified counselor or therapist. And it is utilized by mental health practitioners. Clinical bibliotherapy addresses emotional behavioral problems like mental illnesses to meet therapeutic goals in order to help adolescents deal with the problems they face. Some research done in the 1990s has shown evidence that self-help books are effective in clinical practice. Clinical bibliotherapy helps clients confront and change their current problems by reading about others who have done so successfully. Developmental bibliotherapy is the type that is used by people in the roles that are in an average adolescent's life. It is employed by educators, librarians, healthcare workers, and parents. Developmental bibliotherapy helps to facilitate transitions with basically healthy individuals. Clinical and developmental bibliotherapy may be different, but the main goal for each is to help an adolescent in need.